Hello, Americans. Another friend, subscribers around the world. Back in, man. This morning, we're gonna get off the. I'm still got traps out, still hunting bobcats, all that. But it I'll talk a little bit about it in here about YouTube. I guess just don't much like that kind of videos or something. I don't know. You can't do nothing right these days. All right, man. So pretty dang chilly out there this morning. I don't know what it is, man. Freaking 20 degrees, 22 degrees, something like that. Maybe. Sorry, man. I've been eating these peanuts. Man, these new salted caramel peanuts, man. They're so addicting, man. They're so good. So dang good. So anyway, what I kind of touched on out there is these, I don't know what it's been, man, 4 or 5 videos of, this bobcat problem. Still, this battery's going dead, dude. It never fails, man. But, it's this bobcat issue. I have not, I've got all the animals, the chickens and the rabbits are, man, I ended up putting up metal siding over the places where it was getting. They still could go through the trusses, but I don't think they can come in that way. They can get out that way by jumping on the cages. And shut the door and all that. The chickens, since I've been keeping them pinned up, man, they're safe. So, there's no all-you-can-eat smorgasbord out here anymore. So, yesterday, we got up at, because, man, they do most of the stuff, other than that one attack, man, that was in daylight, when I chased that one with the knife. Everything else has happened probably. I shot that one in the face in the daylight too. So that was over. That was the first part of it, man. That was when, right after they'd figured out, these chickens were out during this time and all that. And then when I got the chickens pinned up, that's where he figured out that there was, or they figured out that there was rabbits over there, and you could get into that by, going through the window or whatever you call it. So now that I got that all closed up, and chickens are all closed up, so that's where we're at on them. So anyway, yes, I'm still dealing with them. It's quieting down. Haven't had no problems. One of the deals, we got up at 3 or 3:30 yesterday and headed down to the flatlands about 4 o'clock in the morning. It snowed that night. It's probably a ½ inch out here. And there was some tracks out here. And then the night before that, I'd heard some growling. But other than that, nothing last night. Which we ended up going to bed pretty dang early because, I got up so dang early. So anyway, man, nothing in the traps. I got traps, all that set up. So I'll kind of keep you updated on it. But what I was getting at is the views. The views have been all right on those videos. Because there's little scales on YouTube. The retention time, when people actually view the whole video or, closer to it or whatever, the retention time and click-through time, all the little scales are all above average, and that's usually when the video's doing pretty good, man, is the retention, because you get people there and you hold them and they watch the whole video. And the views are good, the views were normal or above normal and all that, but YouTube must not like it, man, because they didn't pay for crap, I'll tell you that, man. Pennies. So I guess YouTube don't much like them, which I kind of figured that, and then showing you know, a shotgun or anything like that. So just to do what YouTube is, you know, what they like, you know, I'm going to go ahead and show this. I don't think it gets my hindquarters. So this, Miss Kitty got me this. I have wanted one of these for 25 or 30 years. The one that I originally wanted was, I'll show it. Ooh, look at that, man. This is, I mean, it comes in this nice, man, lockable case. Look at that. Woo, that is nice. That is a belt buckle. You know, it's almost plate size. It's pretty good size. And then, you know, to get it out, you take this little, there's a push button back here too, but you can lift this little lever. Lift that little lever like that and push like that and bam. So then you got this little 5-shot 22 long rifle revolver. You know, American Arms, North American Arms. Like I said, I have wanted one of these ever since I seen the first belt buckle, which was 25 or 30 years ago. And that one actually was a different buckle than this new one they made. And it had a push button on the front. And I'd heard horror stories of people actually losing the dang pistol out of it. So now they've came up with this new buckle, man. It seems to hold it in there pretty good. It is one heck of a buckle. I haven't even tried it on my belt yet. I will. You know, what I'll probably do is, really what I want, they didn't have it. I couldn't, Miss Kitty had ordered this thing for me. Ordered it in. And, friggin', I had her, I knew she was, I had her look to see if a 22 mag's what I wanted. But basically, let's see if it fits in this little sheath. Oh, it's pretty big, pretty small for that. Yeah. But I have, which is a lot like it, and this one, you know, this one's a 22 short. You know, I've showed it before. This one, I think the patent's 18. Patent on this one is 1871. And it, you know, it has some issues, but it shoots. Shot it many times. Now it's jammed up, won't do nothing. What the heck? It used to shoot. What is going on? Huh. I've never had to do that. I'll play with that. Probably needs to be cleaned up again. But anyway, so that's pretty cool to go, you know. Pretty cool. So this one I need to, just like I did with the old shotgun, you need to clean up the, you know, they put the old storage grease or oil in them. And I'll clean all that stuff up, and oil it up, and everything like that. And it's got the 50th year, which I didn't know they'd been in business for 50 years, so that's pretty cool, man. But look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm sure YouTube will love it too. So I'll take you out. I haven't even shot that one yet. I gotta clean it up. Just been busy doing stuff. Clean it up and then oil it up, and we'll take that out and shoot it. Now I'm gonna have to clean my other one up and see why the heck it jammed up. That one, yeah, it still worked. Well, it did until I did that. See, and this is the same kind. Its cylinder pops out. That's the craziest thing. Something's jammed up right there. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see. See. That's cool. Cool little, I love the old guns. So, what else was I going to talk about? I just wanted to show you that, man. I talked about it on a couple of videos ago. So I'll clean that up today. Get my card sent in for my warranty and all that. And then I still want to get me a 22 mag. This one with the belt buckle and everything, you know, kind of a collector's piece. You never have too many guns. It's about like silver. You know, silver, gold, guns and ammo, man. I tell you all the time. And then old Muskrat threw in lead. Lead, copper, you know, there's all kinds of them. Whew, I gotta close this fire down. Dang, man, about to cook myself out of here. So, oh, that's another thing that let's talk about. I just looked at silver, and it was, it's going back up again, too. You know, they're trying to throttle it with everything they got. They're trying to knock it down, man. Government don't want it to be going up like that. I thought it'd be over $100 by now. But it is let's see, it was 80.12, but $80.11. $80.11 an ounce, man. That's pretty dang good. That's pretty good. And then I stopped watching all the doom and gloom about it, you know, man. Of course, there's people, it's going to go up to 300, and there's people, it's going to drop back down to 50, man. You can't believe any of them, man. None of them know what the heck they're talking about. This one I used to carry in my pocket all the time. I need to carry that one. I mean, if you pulled it out, man, if you had nothing else, that's a good, it's better to have something than not nothing if you need it. Guaranteed on that. So, as far as silver, man, that's, you know, I'm not, other than how I told you, and I think I actually did over Mountain Junkers. I got to get over there and do a video. I haven't done a video over there, you know, yet this month, man. It's the 9th. So I need to get over there and do a video. Man, they're going to shut that one down. You got to do so many videos. You got to have so many watch hours or whatever, or they demonetize you, and then it's a pain in the butt to get everything up to that par. So I got to get over there and do that too. But silver prices, man, that other than going out and finding, you know, scrap silver, and, you know, just stumbling on some and everything like that. Personally, I mean, dude, if you got the extra money to go out there and buy some rounds and stuff like that, if you've got the extra money, you know, I'd still buy them. You know, even if you bought them and say it dropped down to $50 or $60, man, it's gonna come back. I'm pretty dang sure of that, man. And then it may just skyrocket, you know. So I would never say. I'll always say, man, buy silver. Just don't dump, you know, your life savings or what little bit of money you have, you know, or only do it with extra money that you can let, you know, sit there and gamble. But I think, as far as I'm concerned, that's like I said, man, guns, bullets, you know, gold, silver, you know, it's all, this world goes crazy, which this world's definitely going crazy. You know, I won't even get into all the other hoorah stuff, man. I get myself listening to some of that, man. Holy crap. Like, Civilization Cycle podcast. Whew. And they tell you about, that's old David Dubine. Man, he'll get you all riled up, man. And I've been watching him for years, and I'll tell you what, man, there's a lot of stuff that he talks about that I've seen, you know, come true. So I don't know, it's a wild world we're living in. What's gonna come of it? Who the heck knows? But all we can do, you know, what's this little hillbilly on the creek bottom gonna do about it, you know? I just try to prepare and You know, be prepared for whatever may come. So today, man, after it warms up a little bit, it's definitely warm in here. I'm about to lose this shirt. But I think I'm going to that. Oh, what the heck was I going to say? Oh, today, I don't know what the weather, it's cloudy as all get up out there. Like I said, we had snow yesterday morning when we got up, just a little bit. And then when I got home, you know, we got home from down getting supplies, the sun came out, man. It was sunny and not, you know, wasn't like extremely warm. It got up to, I think, 44 or something, you know, which is pretty dang nice. It's about like springtime. So, I don't know why I always look at these forecasts, but yeah, they ain't calling for no, well, I guess they are. A 20% chance of rain at 2 o'clock. That's it. Yeah, and it's supposed to clear up, which is actually going to make it cold. The overnight low is 26 tonight. 37 is supposed to be the daytime high. And they're saying by Tuesday, they're calling for 50 degrees high. I got to get down and see my aunt and uncle here why this weather's doing this weird stuff. I wanted to go down there. Sorry, excuse me, dude, I'm dying, man. Dude, I got it so nice and warm in here. So, what the heck was I saying? Oh, this past week, we were thinking, oh man, we'll plan a day and go down and see Sue and Bill, and then the Bobcat thing happened. So that, you know, man, Katie Joe would freak out. Hope here comes car. I can hear. But so now, you know, they're still here, just getting it under control. It was pretty dang hectic around here for 2 or 3 days. It man pretty much took over my life. A little bit of excitement here, a little bit too much excitement there. You know, that's all I got, man. I'm going to, I do have to do a review. I got this new chainsaw, this new little battery chainsaw, and I need to go cut some stuff out here by the motorhome. I have a big old cottonwood that dropped it over in the, that part over down there. Actually, 2 big cottonwoods that dropped in the creek bottom. They're going to have to be sawed up. It's a little, I think it's got a little 12-inch bar on it, man. I'll show it. And then the end of it's all tapered in, so it'd be a great one for carving. You know, I know a bunch of wood carvers, you know, that carve them, you know, animals, and they carve little bears, and I know 2 or 3 of them guys that do, or at least 2 or 3, maybe more. That's something I'm always going to get into and haven't. I wish I had time just to sit around and, you know, whittle my my mountain spirits, because I used to do that with the beard, you know, the beardy guys. And then I wouldn't mind getting into some of that chainsaw carving. That'd be pretty cool too. That's it. Get on willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.